Hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Sailing is the Truth. This week we're starting to make our way south from Juneau, Alaska, sailing along the east side of Baranof Island. Along the way, we'll explore these stunning coves and discover a very remote hot spring that was just what we needed to warm up. We know we're quite a bit behind real time with our videos. Currently we're here in Mexico, but we're working hard to catch up as quickly as we can. In the meantime, we hope you're enjoying these episodes from Alaska, and if you are, please give the videos a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on what's ahead. It's a free way to support us, and we truly appreciate all the encouragement we receive from you. Again, thanks so much for watching, and let's get started. In the Bay up here in Juneau, and this is our last stop up north. So we're gonna go about 25 miles and anchor to a nice little anchorage, kind of close to the Glacier Bay, but it should only take about 6 hours or so. And yeah, goodbye Juneau, and looking forward to starting to head south. Definitely one thing I'll miss about Alaska is spots like these. You just feel like you're so in the wild here. And it's so beautiful. Out of all the places I've sailed around the world, and I've been in some pretty remote places, there's nothing more remote than the feeling of being in Anchorage in Alaska. Down to Baranof Island, and it's super glassy on the water. There's some current against us, but obviously no wind. It is beautiful. I don't think I've seen it so glassy anywhere up here. And it's nice. The mountains are just peeking through the mountains of Baranof Island with still snow on top of them. We have a barge on our starboard or port quarter. Yeah, it's been pretty nice. Obviously it'd be nicer if there was wind behind us, but I'll take this. We are pulling into our first anchorage on Baranof Island. Approaching the anchorages along Baranof Island felt as if you were sailing straight into the mountains. Giant walls of cedar and rock rise up out of the water here. and beneath them is filled with water with which you can navigate through the fjord into a little cove which protects you from the outside winds that flow through with intensity along the Chatham Strait. Alright, so we're just pulling into the cove, into Baranof Springs, I think it's called. I'm actually not sure, I should check that. But it's absolutely stunning in here. You come into this cove and it's just these giant hills that surround you. And there's all little anchorages all around. Like behind me, behind this hill, there's a little anchorage. And we're heading up there. But it wins for beauty, that's for sure. There's a big waterfall at the top, so hopefully we'll have nice sounds to fall asleep to. Smell of cedar is so prevalent here. It smells amazing in here. It's like we're in this giant bowl. It's so cool. It's a pretty cool anchorage for sure. We've anchored, and we've anchored very close to these rocks. It's about mid-tide, still about 7 feet more tide to go out. I'm just hoping we don't find any surprises. We anchored in about 45 feet of water, so we're good where we're anchored. We'll find out in a moment when the tide goes out. But there's this really cool jellyfish hanging out. Pretty cool looking. Anyway, we're here. I think we'll be fine. We'll find out later. So we've come here today. We're in Baranof Hot Springs and gonna go check them out. The waterfall is running. It's crazy. There should be like a nice little boardwalk to the hot springs. So let's see how they go.
Weird. Who would build a house on a slope like that?
Those are very interesting houses for sure. Are they the bathhouses? Are they like supposed to be like that? Never seen houses tilted like that. It's very interesting. What you eating? Picking the berries?
Yeah, they're all down the sides.
So these are the free public bathhouses. They're all free. They're all filled. And the view is amazing. Oh my god, they're so warm too. They're so warm. You can just sit in a bathtub and look at our boat. That's awesome. I might do that. Bathtub with a view. Pretty good. You're walking backwards.
He's gonna look at everyone.
It's really pretty in here. It smells so good, the cedar. Tart. I don't know if they're blueberries. That other berry. There's like another blueberry looking one that's tart. I have to look up a name. They're good though.
As long as it's not poisonous.
No, they're not poisonous. They're good.
There's so many of them. A little fresh.
We passed it on the way up. It's an unimproved trail, but this is where the hot springs are. There's a big boulder under the tree. Holy crap. This waterfall is awesome. Oh my gosh, and the hot spring is right next to the waterfall. That's amazing.
It's one way that if you want to blow yourself, you can blow crabs in here.
Riri says it's way too hot in here. I think it feels glorious.
There's a ton of energy being expelled right now. It is hot.
It's amazing. It's not natural.
A lot of hot water.
A lot of hot water.
Oh my.
Riri's not lasting long. 2 o'clock, so we're gonna carry on and make our way. See how this goes. The winds are definitely up and they should be coming from the north. Let's see what they're like when we get out there. Motor sailing, but there's not much wind, so we're keeping the motor on. But we're at least going in the right direction. It's a good day. I think we made the right decision. This place is unreal.
Through, right?
What?
We don't go straight through, we're going to go around the island.
That way? Okay.
And then around that island and then up.
Gotcha, that makes sense. I was like, wow, that looks like a really narrow channel. But yeah, coming in we had like a bunch of whales. And then just coming into this, it's like, oh my gosh. This place is unreal. There's no shortage of beautiful places here in Alaska. That is for sure. It's so absolutely stunning, just weaving through these islands coming in, and just the big rock walls.
Absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. This is like paradise.
It's hard to impress Rui, so that's pretty good. It's awesome. After weaving through the islets, we sit in awe as we make our way up this fjord to our anchorage in Red Bluff Bay. Join us next time as we set anchor here and continue exploring more of Baranof Island as we make our way south through some of the most remote areas in Southeast Alaska. Until next time, cheers!